All right, welcome back, Divine Family, to my reading. Today we are going to see a reading regarding Mother Earth's blessings on the occasion of Mother's Day. Okay, what guidance does Mother Earth wants to give you on the occasion of Mother's Day? Okay, so you have three piles accordingly. The very first pile is Archangel Michael on number 9. The second pile is Archangel Raphael, number 8. Or the third pile is Archangel Gabriel, number 3. You can choose by name or by number. All right, and I'll meet you at your reading. Thank you. All right, pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So, those who have chosen Archangel Michael or the number 9, okay, for them. So, the messages for you from the divine Mother Earth is, so, since you have chosen Archangel Michael, what does he wants to tell you is he is there to help you. You can call upon him whenever you need him. Okay, he is ready to give his energy to you. He's there to uplift your energy. Okay, there is a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Okay, trust your convictions, your power, your resourcefulness. Okay, this time is of greater courage, force, initiative, and action. So do not delay. So, right now, if you are trying to start something new, do not delay into that particular situation. Okay, because Archangel Michael is here to guide you and uplift you. You can start with a lot of trust in him. Okay, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. This is what Archangel Michael wants to tell you. Okay, so now from the tarot cards, you have got five of very first card you have got is five of wands. Okay, so what I can see from this very first card is might be right now you are in a situation where there is a lot of disagreements, there's a chaotic situation going on. Okay, there is a struggle, there are ego clashes, there's an opposition as well. Okay, so if this is the case for you, this can be in your career, at your home, in or in your relationship. Okay, if this is not your case or situation, pile number 1, so this can be in your head that you have too many options, too many choices, and you are confused like which one I should go for. There's a lot of overthinking going on in your head. Okay, so see, again the moon card says the same thing, that you have two choices and you are confused like which one I should prefer, because there are some things right now which you are not aware of, and that is why there is a confusion in your head regarding this situation. Okay, three of cups denotes that there can be a small event, celebration, or get together that can happen in your family, at your office premises. Okay, very soon after you see this reading. Okay, so there are chances that, or else there can be a friendship collaboration, or you can join some new group, or your school group meeting, get together or meeting can happen. Okay, there is a joyful atmosphere for you, there's a special occasion, you might feel a lot of peace. This will also happen, okay, after Mother's Day for you. Okay, there is a happy celebration, there is some, if this is not happening, pile number 1, so in your personal life you are growing, there is abundance for you, there is growth, there's a lot of wealth coming in. Okay, and you are in a happy space. So see, there are multiple people who are watching, so some things might resonate with some people and others would resonate with the other half. Okay, so might be some would get into a social event, and for some people there won't be some any social event, but they might get some promotion, or there is some happy event happening, or personally there is an abundance, there's growth, so that is why they're very happy and they're enjoying themselves. Okay, pile number one. So then you have the chariot card. What does this card wants to tell you is, see, you are enjoying, right? Three of cups, and then the chariot card comes. It looks as a procession for me. Like you recently have got some promotion, or there is a hike, or you have passed some examination, or might be there is some victory. Okay, and this chariot card is like a procession where you're enjoying, like six of wands card, you're enjoying your victory, you're moving ahead in your life with lot of confidence, with lot of ambition, willpower. So see how the cards are connecting. You are moving ahead, and you're going to attain mastery over a particular skill, so that can be in your career. Okay, where you're going to get some certification done. Okay, your intuitions are going to grow, you're going to be connected to your inner self. Okay, you're going to get a lot of protection from the universe, and of course Archangel Michael is already there in your reading, who is known for his protection. Okay, you might get an authoritative position as well, if you're working in office. Okay, so might be there's a promotion and you're getting an good position after your. So the guidance that this card wants to give is, you need to maintain focus and control. Okay, there will be obstacles for you, but those obstacles you can easily overcome if you maintain your focus and control over your actions. Okay, because see, there is a couple which says Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. It's already waiting for you in the reading pile number one. So financially you're going to become very much abundant, you're going to have a lot of prosperity in your life, you're going to be happy, you're going to feel very luxurious, you're going to have your financial independence, you're going to be abundant in many ways. Okay, um, you are going to connect to the higher realm, into spirituality. Emotionally you are in a happy space, you're connected to your intuition. Okay, there is going to be a lot of warmth and enlightenment around you. There's a lot of passion and power. Your intentions are going to become very pure regarding your work. Okay, you're going to become more disciplined, you are going to have control over your things. Okay, you're going to live a very stable, wealthy life. Okay, you're going to get that ultimate material success, power, and authority. Whatever you have planned, it is going to give you a very prosperous outcome. Pile number one, you should be very happy after listening to this reading. Okay, because there is stability that is going to come, for which people thrive their entire life, and you're going to get that after this Mother's Day. Okay, you're going to become spiritually very much aligned. There is going to be a transformation that is coming with a very positive outfront for you. Okay, you're going to become a central figure, in the office, or in your family, or in your relationship. Okay, you are going to be very much determined. Okay, so very much positive reading. Pile number one you have got. The next card is the star card, where it says that you are feeling blessed, Your health is getting better. If you are having health issues, pile number one, now after Mother's Day, you would be feeling blessed because your health issues are going to overcome. Okay, because divine is going to bless you with a light of shine. Okay, so see, there are one, two, three, four, seven stars. So that represents the seven chakras. So might be spiritually, you are going to become very much active, and you would be able to connect, like activate your kundalini also. Okay, there is a purification and renewal in your life which is coming. Okay. You will be able to communicate with the universe. You're going to become that sensitive, and also your intuition is going to become that strong, so that all the signs and symbols you'll be able to decode. Okay, you're going to be feeling comfortable and peace wherever you are. There is going to be a renewal, and there is going to be a new hope for you, pile number one. So such a nice reading. Okay, from the angel guidance it you have got, if you believe, so which rightly means that if you put in the correct efforts initially, where you are too much depressed, where initially you are into overthinking and you are into this chaotic situation, if you believe in yourself and work towards it, there is a prosperous life waiting for you, pile number one. Okay. From the divine guidance, you have got the devil card, which says material focus, trapped in bondage, addictions, depression, negative thinking, and betrayal. Okay. So you are already going to have this abundant life very soon. Okay, so you don't need to overthink about it. You don't need to, do not go for any shortcut, do not go choose any wrong directions or wrong choices. Okay, be aware of your decisions. Okay, because you already have an abundant life. So if you take any wrong action, it is going to lead into some misfortune. Okay, so do not think twicely, think deep, think wisely before taking any decision regarding your career, relationship, or your future. Okay, because if you are trapped into addictions or attachments, that may lead into wrong choice. Okay, so Mother Earth, Mother Universe wants to tell you that they want to bless you with lot of abundance. See, so there is so many green cards. There's the moon, the star, the three of cups, five of, so Mother Earth is already present over here, and she wants to bless you with lot of abundance and prosperity. It's just that you need to work on your addictions. You need to work on your whatever your bondages are. Okay, and from the this thing oracle card, you have got the evil eye, where it says negative energy or influences may be affecting your current situation, but through spiritual cleansing and protection you can restore balance and harmony in your life. So see, this is interconnected with the devil card. Okay, which says that might be because see, you are getting prosperous and you are getting so much of success, might be there would be people not happy with it. So what you need to do is remember always to cleanse yourself. How to cleanse yourself spiritually? You need to cleanse yourself. You're already getting the protection of Archangel Michael, but yes, in order to spiritually cleanse yourself, you need to meditate. Okay, that is the message that they want to tell you. Remain aloof from negative thinking. Okay, do not put yourself into arguments, and also make sure you meditate, you spend time with yourself, you spend time in nature, you thank Mother Earth, show gratitude to Mother Earth for whatever she has given you. because nature always loves you unconditionally, no, and it does not ever expects anything back from us. Okay, so always thank Mother Earth and universe for whatever they have given you in this lifetime. Definitely you'll get twice, thrice things back in your life, abundance in your life. Okay, and the healing which I would like to suggest you, pile number one, is for an abundant blessing or spiritual enlightenment, burn a white candle with lavender oil on Wednesdays. Okay, place a single white rose in water and lay a bundle of dried sage. Light the incense, then take the sage bundle, light it at the end, and pass the smoke over you, and then chant, "May grace be bestowed upon thy spirit, and so it is by my magic sealed." So this will give you the protection, okay? Where the evil eye card you got, and it is suggesting you to cleanse your energy. So I'm giving you the ritual to cleanse your chakras, to cleanse your aura, to cleanse your energy. This will definitely help you to attain this beautiful prosperity and abundance in your life. All right, pile number one. I hope this would have brought some clarity to you. Thank you. All right, pile number two. Welcome back to your reading. Those who have chosen Archangel Raphael. Okay. So these are your cards. You have got Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Hanged Man, Six of Swords, Strength card, the Empress, Eight of Cups. From the Angel Guidance, you have got Ask Your Angels. From the Divine Guidance, you have got the Hermit card or Narad Muni. Okay, from the Oracle, you have got Teacher, and I'll be giving out a spell today or a ritual for your healing. Okay, so the very first card, what Archangel Raphael wants to tell you, pile number two is okay. So Archangel Raphael is a loving spirit, okay, who has an important role in bringing power to you. Okay, so he is carrying energies of love, family, miracle, healing, and blessed journey. He can share all his intentions and experiences with you. So whenever you are in a need or you are feeling stuck, which I can see from your tarot cards, you can call upon Archangel Raphael for your healing. Okay, pile number two. Okay. There can be like helpful people available. It's just you need to call out. Okay. It's a time of achievement in personal life for you. Okay, after what Mother Earth wants to tell you is there may be a renewal of a lost dream or reuniting of a family member or healing, perhaps a physical condition or a broken heart. Even if these conditions have been hanging on for a while now, right now it's a time when you can really break through it. Okay, let Archangel Raphael be your partner in this process. You will soon see why they call him the miracle worker. All right, file number two. So you need to call upon Archangel Raphael right now if you're feeling stuck or if you're not getting any help or you are in a chaotic situation. Okay, from the angel guidance, you have got ask your angels. So, what does your angel wants to tell you? File number two is your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you are seeking because heaven respects your free will choices. State your question to your angels clearly. You can do so either loud or silently in your mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to divine will. Okay. Your angels may also have some special messages for you about the situation you are asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoor or out in a nature. Ask for the guidance or advice. Notice what messages comes to you. It's possible the answer may come through feeling, hearing, or sight, or perhaps you would just know the answer. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. Okay, so this is what the angel guidance card that says ask your angels wants to tell you regarding your healing, regarding your messages from the Mother Earth. Okay, now coming back to your tarot cards, pile number two, you have got 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So, see, both 10 10 is a repetitive number for you, and this is the ending of the sorrow, ending of hardships, ending of your hurdles, because you are taking a lot of burden on you. Might be you're working much harder than what you are expected. You're, if this is not the physical hard work, this is the mentally you are too much burdened with lot of work. Mentally you are like bombarded with too much of negativity, anxiety around you. But pile number two, after this Mother's Day, okay, you will be feeling a lot more relaxed because see the hanged man, he is like upside down, but still I feel like he's spiritually connected. See, there's a sun, there's some positivity around him. Okay, so the guidance from this hangman card for you is you need to seek help, of course, from the angels. Connect to your inner self, ask help from the nature. You need to spiritually like align yourself with the universe and you will get your answers. Okay, you will slowly, gradually move out of that situation. Now you can see there was 10 swords initially at the very first card you can see in this reading, and then it has reduced to 6 of swords. So of course, when you're spiritually aligned, you find your answers, and now you have decided to move away. Okay, now you are moving away. Some of your worries, your hurdles are already, once you have taken the decision and efforts, half of your worry has gone away. Okay, it's just that you are now moving to more calmer place, to a more positivity, towards more peaceful situation in your life. Okay, and universe wants to tell you that they have your back. Okay, they are there to support you, they are there to give you all the strength, all the love you need. Okay, you just need to call upon them and they are readily available for you. Okay, you have a lot of power in you, you have that patience. See, that lady is able to tame a lion. So how much power that lady must be having in her, right? The same is that's you, pile number two. You have the power to tame a lion. Okay, so it's just that, see, you can see the infinity sign on her head. That is what is the spirituality. Once you are into spirituality, it shows that you will get that power to tame a lion, right? You are stronger than you think. Okay, you will be able to connect to the higher realms of spirituality. Yes. And then you have got the Empress card, such a beautiful card, which see there's a lot of abundance around her. There's so much of fertility, there's so much of growth, fruits around her. She's wearing such a beautiful gown. And so what does this represent is there is some creation of life, maybe addition to your family. There's some abundance, new opportunity, or might be there's a divine feminine in your life who would help you to come out of this situation. Okay, you are going to embrace your growth a lot. There is a lot of power that is going to come to you. You're going to enjoy the beauty in the life and you are going to harness your creativity. Okay, Mother Earth is going to bless you with all this abundance in your life. Okay, you're going to may have Venus very strong in your chart. Also, you might be doing multiple things at a time. Yeah, and Eight of Cups. What does this card shows is because See, after the hanged man, you got the Eight of Cups, where that person is moving away from whatever the situation is. That is because he is not happy with whatever he have. Okay, he expects a lot from his life or from his self. So, in order to fulfill those expectations, he's moving away from the current situation, and see he's traveling. So, I can see there can be a relocation, or you can travel to some other place, and in order to get that abundance in your life, in order to get into more peaceful situation. Okay, from the divine guidance, you have got the Hermit card, which says wisdom, soul searching, solitude, spiritual enlightenment, receiving or giving guidances. Okay. So it resonates with the tarot cards that you have got, where it okay wants to tell you that once the hanged man, you can see the enlightenment sign over his head, right? He is getting enlightened. And once he is able to enlighten, he's moving away. Okay, he's moving away to more positivity, to spirituality. He's connecting to higher realms. Okay, he's ready to receive now. Uh, so this is the guidance that you have got. Okay, and from the oracle card, you have got the teacher card, which says past experiences as a teacher or mentor may make it natural for you to guide and inspire others, sharing your knowledge and wisdom with compassion and empathy. So, pile number two, in your past life might be you would be in teacher, not necessarily a teacher working in an institution. Okay, this can be like a teacher or a mentor where you guide people, where you groom students. Okay, so you have inspired a lot of people in your past life, and that knowledge and wisdom you still have it with you in this life as well. So, nature wants to tell you, Mother Earth wants to tell you, you can share your knowledge and wisdom with others and guide people. This will definitely help you to bring your inner peace and to give you emotional satisfaction. Okay. And I'll be giving you the healing ritual today in order to obtain this abundance in your life, in order to connect yourself with spirituality. There's a ritual that you can perform. Okay, what does it says is add a silver spoon and a ginger root and a pinch of cinnamon and peppermint to a cup of hot black tea. And before you drink this, pray. This day I pray for calm, for health, and wisdom to see the beauty of each walking moment. Blessing a bond, so mote it be. You can write down this pile number two, and you can, whenever you make your tea, make sure you add some ginger, peppermint to your black tea, okay? And then you can write down this prayer, pray, and then you can drink that tea. This will definitely help you to heal yourself, to become more spiritual. And of course, do not forget to call upon Archangel Raphael for your help, because he is readily available. He is known for healing, right? He has got that power of healing. So he's readily available to heal you. So whenever you are stuck, that I already see in your current situation, you can try calling upon him and he will help you out. Okay. That's it. Pile number two. I hope I would have given some clarity. Thank you. All right, pile number three. Welcome to your reading. Those who have chosen Archangel Gabriel. Okay. So you have got the Devil card, the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, the World card, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. From the angel guidance, you have got the Yes card. From the divine guidance, you have got the Magician. From the oracle cards, you have got Wove. Okay, and I would be giving you a healing spell today. Okay, so what does Mother Earth wants to tell you? Pile number 3, you can see there are so many repeating 9 number. Okay, there's 9 of swords, 9 of wands, and 9 of cups. So might be number 9 is very important for you. And this year is also 2025, which adds up to number 9. Also, this is pile number 3, and the card that you have chosen, Archangel Gabriel, is a number 3 card. Okay, so this is also resonating. So the very first thing I would like to give you messages from Archangel Gabriel for you. Okay, what is Archangel Gabriel wants to tell you is she is a divine message messenger, okay, of communication. So whenever he comes with his trumpet and scrolls, as well as two gentle sparrows, which signifies powerful yet peaceful expression. So on his chest, he wears a crest of Mercury. He is a god of communication. This loving angel carries a sacred word of truth into the world and brings them easily to you. There is a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Okay, your power of expression is on rise now. You will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings, and even working on projects involving communication, such as publishing, counseling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, marketing, radio, or television. Now is a time of any of these endeavors. But no matter what you do, remember the power of words, okay? Call on Gabriel to inspire you and let yourself sing out. So this is what the Archangel Gabriel wants to tell you. You can call upon her if you're already working into all this field. So she is ready and she wants to guide you. Okay, you can call upon her for her guidance. Now, from the angel guidance, you have got a very positive yes card. What that says is the decision you made is a right one. There's no need to continue to sort additional options. Okay. You know what to do. You should move forward with your plans. You have made the correct choice for your personal growth and development. Okay. This is what the angel guidance wants to tell you. However, some decisions can be true challenge. If the task ahead of you is daunting or even sad, then proceed with your plans in a way that are life affirming and self loving. Ask your angels to be with you every step on your way. Don't hesitate to call upon friends, family for support. Okay, you got a yes card, which is the most positive card from the angel guidance that can come out into the reading. Okay, but then if we move to the tarot cards, pile number 3, you got the devil card, initial. Okay, which says there's a lot of temptation around you. There's addiction. Okay, or else you're living in fear. I'm so sorry. You're living in fear, or you are trapped. Okay, or else there is overabundance in your life. This can also be there. Okay, so you are lot into your comfort zone. You don't want to get out of your comfort zone at all. You're not putting in any efforts. And if this is not the case, then there's a lot of negative thinking around you. Okay, you keep on uh, overthinking for a particular situation, or you actually have a physical addiction of a particular object. That can be your mobile phone, that can be watching web series, anything like that. Okay, so you might be having aggression issues as well. Okay, or else you are into an enjoyment mood, you can say. You want to enjoy all the pleasures of the life right now, and you are into it. So might be your thinking has also become negative. Whenever a situation comes around you, you uh, think the first thing that comes in your mind, or the first thought that comes, is negative about any situation, which is not good. Pile number three, you need to work regarding your addictions and your negativity. Okay, then there is nine of swords. Okay, again, so nine of swords, what does it represent? See, there are anxiety issues. You're not able to sleep, or even if you're sleeping properly, like for an 8 9 hours, still you do not feel like you have got the complete sleep. Still you do not feel fresh in the morning. You do not feel good about yourself. You still feel trapped into a particular situation. That can be a case. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to check out on your thinking, you need to check your addictions, you need to do not overthink a particular situation in your life. You're taking too much of pressure. Now this pressure can be from your office, or this pressure can be in your relationship, in your family, or this can be around, like, your society where you stay. Okay, so which is harming you, or there is some guilt which in which you are living. Okay, there are some mental anguish around you. You want to go to rest, but mentally it's like the sleep that you're getting is not peaceful. Okay, you feel trapped in a particular situation. So might be your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and your eye. That is your yeah, eye chakra. You can say there's a lot of pain. Those are not healed. Okay, so you need to work on your heart chakra, your throat chakra as well, because they are not balanced. You are having these issues. Okay. So see, since there is nine of wands also, I can see the situation is improving. Okay, you are getting out of this particular situation very soon, because nine is a number of ending. Okay, again you have got repetitive nine, means it is going to end very soon. You will be able to come out of it, and you would be able to work on yourself very soon. So it's just now this is the last, what you can say, phase where you are going through this particular situation, where you do not have that spirit, where you feel there's a lot of boundaries around you. You do not have faith in yourself. You do not have that courage to continue working, or like feeling like you're taking too much of pressure. Okay, but this is going to vanish, or this is going to go out of your life very soon, because you have got the world card, right, which says it was a part of some part of your karma. Okay, that is why you went through all this struggle in your life, you went through all this hardship in your life. Now, since this world card is here, you should be happy, pile number three, because there is success, there is celebration. The cycle of anxiety and hardship and pressure is going to end. There is going to be new cycle is going to begin. There is going to be achievement for you. There is going to be fulfillment for you. See, the very next card is nine of cups, right? So there's going to be a lot of protection around you. You are going to feel a lot of more light. Okay, because a nine of wands, you feel a lot of pressurized. Once you're out of that cycle, you're going to feel lighter. Okay, you're going to feel comfortable, you're going to feel peaceful. It will be like a transformation for you, it's like a rebirth. Okay, you will get some vision, and you will have some vision and power in your life. You will develop that confidence and wisdom in you. in order to attain that spiritual level, in order to attain that abundance and fulfill your wish, okay, you'll become very brave and vigilant, okay. So very nice. Physically also you're transforming yourself, pile number 3, and all your wishes are going to come true very soon. You're going to balance yourself. Okay, it's just you right now you need to work on your anxiety issues. If you really have any addictions, you need to work on it, okay, pile number 3, because only after that there is an turnaround situation for you. Okay. So the next card you have got is the Nine of Cups, which says good things, joy, pleasure, happiness, oh, happy time, goals being achieved. Okay. There's a lot of positive expressions, accomplishments for you. It indicates you'll be having a lot of active energy. You're going to become more physically active. You're going to accomplish a lot in your life. Okay, you will be self satisfied, and also you will be admired and looked upon, okay, in your society, and you are going to get blessing. Also there can be an addition to your family if you are into a relationship or you are married, okay. Also there is going to be a lot of warmth, curiosity, and enlightenment for you, pile number 3. Okay, so you should be happy after hearing this. Okay, the next card you have got is the Queen of Cups. So there is a couple that has come into this reading, the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, right? If you're already married, so this is what your wife and you look like. And if you're into a relationship, you can take this, or else if you are single, a person with these qualities can come into your life, or this is not the case completely, then a woman or a male with these features can help you in your career or in your family. Okay, so Queen of Cups is like if you are married or you are into a relationship, then there can be a lady who is very kind, caring, supportive, who is a very good listener. She's very loving. She's very warm. She is a very good advisor. Okay. She's well balanced. And she's always ready to hear. Like, tell me your story. She'll be always in that phase. Very compassionate being, okay. So this lady can come into your life, or there can be already a lady with these features in your life, okay. So she is very wise, okay. She believes in peace. She will be having very pure intentions, okay. She will not judge you if you go with your issues towards her, okay. So this can be you also, like if there's nobody with this um qualities, this can be you, okay, pile number 3, who you are watching. So you can take it as it resonates, okay. You can be a place once you are able to achieve your dreams, might be in your career or even in your social circle, you will become a person of authority. You'll become a very secular person, okay. um, Also you will be connected to your emotions a lot, okay. And the next card you've got the King of Wands. Okay, the couple card. The King of Wands, what does this card suggest is, see, you can see he's also dressed well. He also he's holding a wand in his hand. So might be pile number 3. If you are a male watching this, you are going to have some glow up. Okay, physically you're going to start looking very good, and you're going to have that glow up where you're going to look attractive. You are going to have a lot of eyes on you. You're going to become very positive, adventurous. That you are going to be very determined. Okay. You have that power to overcome any situation. You're very you are going to become very supportive and protective in your family, in your career, okay, in your relationship. Also, there is a lot of growth, ambition, creativity, fertility around you. Okay. You might be seated in a power of authority very soon. Okay. You will be able to connect to your inner self, and you would be having that inner strength inside you to take any decision which is mandatory. Okay, and finally you feel you are going to become very enlightened. Okay, and you are going to walk on the path of spirituality and become that enlightened person and help other people in your way to overcome their obstacles. Okay, from the divine guidance you have got the magician card. Okay, what does it says? Or the Vishwakarma, willpower, creation, and manifestation. You have what it takes. Tap into your full potential, talents, and capabilities to succeed. Okay, you are very determined. You can achieve anything. You are inspired and ready to start. You can influence other people. You have got that quality, pile number three, and you are a very good manifestator. So you can like, if you are planning something or if you want something in life, you can definitely manifest as per your dream, and you will be able to put that dream in reality. Okay, your motives are though very pure. Okay, you're connected to your emotions, then you will be having everything in your plate. Okay, that means, see, a magician has all the elements: the fire, the air, the water, the earth, all the elements, and he has it in his hand. And he knows how to use them also, and how to make them work, and how to manifest. So this thing you already have from your past life, pile number three. You just need to put some efforts, tap into that energy, and make it work. Okay, and you surely will be able to do that. Okay, put your intentions out in the universe and let the universe help you out. Okay, and from the oracle card you have got the wove card, like past experiences and commitment may present challenges or obstacles in your current circumstances, requiring patience and understanding to overcome. So, might be you made some promises in your past life and which you were not able to fulfill. So, that is why in this lifetime you are getting these hurdles and obstacles. Okay, so you need to understand this process. You need to have this patience in you, and in order, because you will get what you want, because you are a very good manifester. But since there were some promises that were unfulfilled, you are going to pay for that in this lifetime. Okay, so now I would be sharing some healing ritual with you which you can perform in order to manifest this abundance, this prosperity in your life. Okay, you can contribute to universe peace and healing by burning a white candle with rose oil. Okay, on Saturdays, place a single white rose in water and lay a garlic clove beside some rose incense. Light the incense, then take the bundle of white sage, light at the end, and pass the smoke over your altar to smudge the space. And then you need to chant this: war and grief will come to an end. We walk the path of peace. Love thy neighbor as thyself. All we need is love. With warmth to none, only understanding. You can write down this pile number three, and every Saturdays you can perform this ritual. Okay, this will definitely help you out to come out of your stuck situation, to come out of the anxiety around you. Okay, all right, that's it. Pile number three. I hope this would have brought some clarity to you. Thank you.